Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Right, okay, a few little issues. Okay, when your prayers are not answered. Well, first point in that one is, I think it's probably the case where most prayers are answered. I'd go and say probably 95% of prayers are answered. Some prayers we hear the answer to, some prayers we see the answer to, but most, no, we don't. We don't hear anything. No. But it's been answered, but we don't hear the answer. Well, most of the time, the answer is no. Yeah, but no can mean 1,000 different things. It can mean not now, not just yet, never. It can mean you're asking the wrong question. But if you ask, for example, can you tell me how to destroy this or that company that's the one that's against us? The answer would be no. Now that no can mean you're never going to get that answer because I don't want you to destroy the company. It can mean not right now. It can mean there's other things you can do about it. So, yeah. But I say, the majority of the time, yes, your prayers are answered. Just because you can't see or hear the answer straight away doesn't mean they're not answered. And most of the time, the answer you're going to get is not the answer you're going to want. That's down to us. That's not being... Yeah. Oh, indeed, yes. That's the point. We need to learn how to ask the right question. Yeah. Oh, indeed. And to hear the answer as well. We need to learn a lot of things, really. Well, I said earlier in the video I did earlier that if you first of all understand that your life doesn't belong to you, your life belongs to God, and therefore it's all about God anyway, your whole prayer life changes. What you pray for changes. You start praying in line with His will and His ways, and therefore you start seeing the answers to your prayers anyway. So you never really have any concerns about your prayers not being answered. Basically, what are prayers? We've understood prayers as being a request from God. Yeah, we request something from God, basically. That's what prayers are supposed to be, really. It's supposed to be a conversation. That's what it's supposed to be, a conversation. You speaking with God. I mean, generally speaking, yeah, as I say, I mean, the immature Christian will be writing a shopping list to God. That would be their prayers. Be a shopping list. But as I said before, you don't need to do that because God knows everything you want anyway. So if you understand that God knows everything you want anyway, you don't need to ask God for anything because He already knows everything you want anyway. You've actually got answers to prayers you've not even asked. Already they're waiting for you. So you don't need to worry about that in any way, shape or form. So yeah. One second. Let's just... So that should really have tied it up. There's your answer to that question, really. Yes. Yeah. There's no need to ask why your prayers aren't answered, because they are. As I say, in most cases, they're answered before you even ask them. You just need to know where to look for the answer. That's a different question completely. Anyway, the next point will be about your mind. Why is your mind so busy, so noisy? Well, we're in a situation right now where, because of COVID, people have been locked down. People have been in quieter areas, and they've discovered just how noisy their minds are. Because we're not going to an office for work, having to just rely upon your own self to motivate yourself and to keep yourself motivated, blah, 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 blah. People have found it very, very difficult because they've found that their mind is racing and moving to this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. A lot of people have had a major problem during this time of realising just how insane their mind is, how chaotic it is. Yeah. Well, in the end, we all have that to a certain degree. At least to a certain degree. No, I mean, you can't necessarily go and ever have a completely, utterly peaceful mind for the rest of your life. That's unlikely. You're going to have stuff coming in, and the devil's going to try and harass you and cause you problems on a regular basis. There's no doubt about that in any way, shape, or form. And that's where most of the stuff comes from. But it also matters, what do you use? Do you watch videos? Do you watch TV? Do you read stuff all the time? You spend loads of time watching TikTok videos or Instagram feeds and that sort of stuff. If you do, you've got all that in your mind now. Whatever you put in, that's in. Some of that stuff will stay there for years. That's the reality. Some of that stuff will stay there for a long, 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 long time. Yeah. So, yes. When you've got all that stuff in there, as I say, I've done videos before talking about the fact you can have little sleeper thoughts in there. Stuff that the devil wants to use to destroy your life. And yeah, he will do. There's stuff that you can think is perfectly innocent. Yeah, right. The amount of thoughts we have per day is just insane. That's why I say you need to do an MOT on your mind on a regular basis. You need God's help to do that. Yeah, do an MOT on your mind. Very important to do. Take time to make sure you do that. Because I mean, you get the thoughts from all those things, as I said, that media that you use puts it in. You've got the devil, you've got parents, you've got employers, you've got friends, you've got teachers that have spoken to you, you've got books you read when you were at school. All these things. You got conversations you had as you were growing up. All that stuff still there somewhere in your mind. Or it could be. Again, the question is, has your mind been renewed? If your mind has been renewed, well then a lot of that stuff that was there has been gone now. That was deleted. If your mind has never been renewed, then yeah, all that stuff is there. And that's going to be noisy. Your best chance to have a quiet mind is to have your mind renewed. By God. Simple. You need that. Very important. It's just basic truth. The Bible talks about having your mind renewed. The renewal of your mind. Well, that's why. Part of the reason why is because, yeah. Your mind is a playground to all forms of fears and lusts and troubles and tribulations. All in the mind. Conspiracy theories and all other types of things. All in the mind. It's a busy place. Sorry, they're making noise upstairs and Micky's barking at them. So, anyway, that'll do for now. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.